watching Melody Lane. With me you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Well, hello, crafty friends! It's Holly with Melody Lane Inspired, and I have something super exciting in Design Space to share with you all. I know, I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting for this to come, and it's here. Well, it's slowly rolling out in beta, but let me show you what we have going on in Design Space. And this is a Cricut Access members feature. And this, if you're not a Cricut Access member yet, you're gonna want to join now. I'm so excited to announce. First off, let's talk about this image here. I made this image in Design Space very easily with just typing some words and a click of the button. And let me show you how I did that. So I am so excited to announce that Cricut, if we look over here, we're gonna see a magical little button, Create AI. Yay! With this little button, you are gonna be able to create images, those images that you may not be able to find in Design Space. So let's go ahead and hit this button. In here, we are going to be able to create whatever image comes to our mind. Now, certain things like licensed, trademarked, copyrighted, those will not come up. So you're not gonna generate, say, Mickey Mouse on a surfboard here. You're gonna give it commands and prompts for it to create your image. And the more detailed you are, the more it knows what you wanna do here. So here, let's talk about this froggy here. This froggy here I created in AI, and the prompts I gave it were, make a frog sitting on a mushroom in the Zen position with his hands out, with a butterfly floating above each hand, surrounded in a mandala with flowers. And this is the image I got. Now, you're actually gonna get two images every time you do this. So let's go ahead and give it some random, let's go ahead and create something here. So we're gonna give it, here's something you will not find, you will definitely not find this image in Design Space, so that's why I chose it. We love our flamingos with heart sunglasses. That's kind of our little mascot. So I put a flamingo with heart glasses sitting in a martini glass with their legs kicked up and holding a martini glass with a garnish. So now we can go ahead and hit the magic generate button here, and it's gonna go ahead and think for a minute. And for the Create AI, you do get 20 monthly credits available. Now with each time you hit generate, you're gonna actually get 2 images. So you actually technically get 40 images. And then once you go ahead and add them to your canvas, it will go ahead and put them under the saved here. And here is the first option. As you see, it did like exactly what I told it. We absolutely have a flamingo wearing heart sunglasses and a martini glass, holding martini with a garnish with its legs kicked up. And maybe kicked up wasn't the right way to say it, but it absolutely did that. But it gave me this option also. And right now, as I hit it, it's throwing it to the top left corner of my mat. So just make sure if you're not seeing it right where you are that you look there. So there, it gave me 2 different options. How stinking cool is that? Because let's be real, this is definitely something you will not find in Design Space. Now, Design Space has tons of images and they're constantly adding it to it. But sometimes we have something that just, you have an idea that might not have been done before, such as this flamingo. It's so stinking cute. Now, as I mentioned, these are all gonna be single layer black and white images. Now these are all gonna come in as a group. So here we have our group here, but as you can see, you cannot ungroup. But we can go down to this lower group here, pop this out, and this is gonna break it down piece by piece, where you can go ahead and hide a piece if you'd like. When you click here, you will see you have the ability to detach. So that'll detach each of those items there for you. And then you can go ahead and hide what you don't want. Say you want a one-legged flamingo. I don't know why, but if you wanted a one-legged flamingo, you could go ahead and hide his other leg. And let me share a little tip here in case you ever need to do it, but you can go ahead and contour it that way basically by detaching, but there's still that trick where you can make any image contourable by welding to it. So we just go ahead over here, grab a little circle, go ahead, put it where it's just gonna go ahead and blend into the image. Select both, and then you'll choose combine, and then here you're gonna hit weld, because weld is going to make it so it's contourable. Now when we click on this, you can see we now have the contour here, and we can go ahead and click out whatever we would like to take out that way. Okay, so now I've showed you how to do it. Let's go ahead and look at some more. Now, I did go ahead and play with this when we first got access, which I was so excited for. So here I'm going to give the command flamingo with heart glasses and the words, oh, let me put quotes in here. I like to put my words in quotation marks. Flamingo with heart glasses and the words Melody Lane inspired in curvy fun letters. So I'll go ahead and hit generate. Now, as you've seen, I now have 10 of 20 create monthly credits remaining. So these will restart at the beginning of each calendar month. But again, you do technically get 2 images with each generate. So you will have a total of 40 images. And then here are the 2 options it came up with. How stinking cute. I love this one. But I like this flamingo, but I like those words on there. But you could totally do that because you can go ahead, go down to group, pop this down, and then you could go ahead and hide all these letters if you wanted, and then go ahead and take them from the other flamingo. Look, keep skipping some here. Now we have just the flamingo there, and then we could go over to this one, do the same thing, but we're just gonna hide the flamingo, which is here down. Looks like it's the flamingo. There we go. Now you can go ahead and grab these words and go ahead and put them with that flamingo there. I could just go ahead and grab it and attach if I like. So there is that there. Now, once you generate your images, it will go into saved. I'll show you those in just a second. I'm going to show you some that I did already. Now, this is the first AI image I actually created. I was so excited to do this. And this is the prompt I gave it. I gave it a fairy sitting on a crescent moon, blowing bubbles with a few stars in the background. And this is what it generated, which was absolutely perfect. So remember, if you're not getting quite what you're looking for, try to be a little bit more descriptive if you need to. Now here is another image I generated. It's for our kitty Plumps. We have a bar in our basement and we call it Plumps Pub because he is always sitting in his bar stool. So for this one, the cue I gave it was a cat with a white chest wearing a monocle and top hat with the words Plumps Pub under it and English pub lettering, which I love that because I don't know what style to even call this. Like, it's not Old English, it's not. And I was like, let me just try pub lettering, and it got it perfect. But how stinking cute is that? And honestly, where else are you gonna find an image of a cat wearing a top hat and a monocle? So there's another one, but just get creative with it. And then whenever you generate your images, don't worry, you don't have to generate again to use them. They're gonna go right here into your saved, so you're able to use those at any time. And then I generated this one here, which I gave it the command, a unicorn being rode by a penguin and a flamingo with heart sunglasses. So it did make these images, right? But it made it 2 separate images. So I got a little bit more specific with it and told it to have a penguin riding a unicorn with a flamingo with heart sunglasses sitting behind the penguin. Which it did, but this is all new, so it doesn't quite understand the penguin should be sitting down. And again, where are you gonna find an image of a unicorn with a penguin and a flamingo riding it? You're not, but you can create it. And I live close to Chicago, so I wanted to generate one. I love the skyline with the beach. One of the best things about Chicago is the lake. It made these 2 awesome images. Literally, whatever your brain can think of, this can generate. Now here is some Christmas ones I generated. So for this one, I asked for it to generate a nutcracker that was cut out related to Christmas and surrounded by a Christmas lights border. So that is what it did. You got in here, we got Santa Claus and a Christmas tree and some holly and candy and bell, but all those Christmas things within. Then I thought, okay, let's ask it to generate an image for the 12 days of Christmas. And it did just that. Now look, you could use each of these images separately too. So now we just want to get these individuals. Say we just want the partridge in a pear tree. Then we can go ahead, click on group, drop that down, click on group here, and then drop that down again, click group here, and now you can see you have the option to detach. So we can go ahead and hit detach. Now it's going to separate all these, even the letters from one another. You see if we click it, it still comes back to it. So just double click, and then once you double click, you can go ahead and grab the specific image. Now as I drag that, we see this one pair isn't attached, so you can go ahead if you want to make that as one image. So say I want to attach this pair here, select the pair, hit shift, and then select the tree, and then we can go ahead and attach those. And now double click on it and we can use that as a single image now. Much easier than going through and trying to hide each individual piece, because otherwise, if you did not detach this, or if you did not use the trick to weld it and make it contourable, you would have to literally go through and click every one of these off, and there's a whole bunch there. So you can go ahead and detach. And that right there is actually a little tip or trick how to get more than 20 images, because within that we had several images, right? Because you actually had 12 different images with this. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Make 5 different unicorns wearing tutus, and we're gonna generate. And there we go, we got a unicorn ballerina party. How stinking cute. But you see, it's only counted as one image, but I really generated 5 different images in here. And this is a really good tip. Say they just did one unicorn, but you just didn't love like this one. I don't love as much, it just has the one hand out. Well, I would use a whole nother try to go ahead. I would use another credit to go ahead and generate another one by telling it, but hey, just give me 5 different ones. Then I have options right here, but I've only used one of my generate credits. And then I'll just show you a few more images that we created with the generate AI. And fall is coming, it's next. So I did a fall image. I gave it the command, a scarecrow sitting on a bay of hail. Bay of hail. A scarecrow sitting on a hail of bay. No. A scarecrow sitting on a bay of hail with a crow on his shoulder and 2 jack-o'-lanterns in front. And this is the image it came up with. It gave me exactly what I was looking for. And if you know me, you know I love my puppy dog, my Lucy Lou. She's a mini Bernedoodle. So I gave the command for this for a Bernedoodle holding a sunflower with a butterfly on it. And it did this. Now, my Bernedoodle is not all black. It is a tricolor. Mostly black and white. She's just got a little brown left on her, or like her eyebrows and stuff. So I gave it the command and changed it from a Bernedoodle to a tricolor Bernedoodle. It made it perfectly Lucy Lou, because that is exactly how she's colored. She's got her white here, her white on her chest, her white feet, or boots as I call them. But then it gave me the one with the white, so I have my Lucy Lou. I was so excited for that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna generate a lot of Lucy Lou's. And then at the beginning I showed you my adorable frog mandala. My daughter saw this actually and was like, I would actually get a tattoo of that. That is so her. But these are the 2 options it gave me when I gave it the command. A frog sitting on a mushroom in the Zen pose with a butterfly hovering over each hand. Around that image is a mandala made of flowers. And I'm just saying, did it not knock it out of the park? So stinking cute. Oh, I was so excited with that. And then another command I gave it was to have a 50s pinup girl sitting in a martini glass with her legs kicked up, drinking a martini with garnish. And these are the options I got for this. Which, how, isn't this like Barbie? This one reminds me of Barbie. It's like Cocktail Barbie or something. So, again, this is something that is rolling out in beta. Now, right now it is in the US only and English only. And this will be an extremely slow rollout. Now, and if they do come up with too many issues with it as it releases, then they will go ahead and pull it back. So if you ever see this create AI disappear and it's there, that's just what's happening there. It means they're updating it. But AI is something that really learns and gets smarter as you use it. So make sure to play with it, and also make sure if you're getting incorrect images or inappropriate images or anything that you think should be changed. Like this here, this was the command royal flush of cards. And it only gave me 4 cards, so I did go ahead and report that. But to do that, you can't see it, it's up above. You're gonna hit the help button. Then once you hit the help button, you can go ahead and hit report a bug. Then you can go ahead in here, and I would put create AI. Now for select a category, it does have its own here for create AI, so you can go ahead and click that. And then you can describe the bug in detail, which is, it's making a royal flush of cards, only 4 cards instead of 5. And what I love about this, you can go ahead and add a screenshot or attach a file of a video of something. So go ahead, take a screenshot and go ahead and attach that, and then you will submit that. Is this not amazing, you guys? Let me know on the comments below what you think. Now, Design Space is amazing, and there's over 1 million images in there. So they continue to add to it. So they have so much in their library already, but how amazing that you can create whatever your brain thinks of. I mean, you can do a raccoon riding a firework, eating a hot dog. You know what? Let's try that. A raccoon. I just thought of this and I'm like, I say you can do it. Let's see what we get. A raccoon riding a firework? A raccoon riding a firework and holding a hot dog, because you're not gonna find that image, right? So let's see what we get. Oh my gosh. It's Rocket. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just gonna imagine this is Rocket. This is not so stinking funny. I mean, if your brain can think of it, AI can make it, and that's really the truth. This is so great. I don't know what to do with this image. I have no idea, but I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. That's more American than a raccoon riding a firecracker eating a hot dog. That's amazing. So this is a wonderful, wonderful enhancement to have to Design Space. And just another one of those reasons to have Cricut Access. Once you have this and play with this, I can't imagine creating without it. Have fun playing with this. And remember, they all are black and white images, but you can easily, with contouring, then you can go ahead and change the colors of those different contour layers. So let's say, I just can't get enough of this raccoon, man. I just can't. So stupid cute. Okay. Put that there. We're gonna hit combine, weld. Then we're gonna go ahead and contour this. Now we can go ahead and contour. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it first. Hit Command D, or you can just hold here and then hit duplicate. And then we're gonna contour him. Maybe we're gonna hide all contours, but we want that ketchup. We want that ketchup. Let's make, oh, not that. And then maybe we can make these red. There we go. Then we contour those out. We can go ahead and take this, make these red, and then you can go ahead and add color to it, say that way. So, how stinking fun. I'm so excited for you guys to play. I know it's going to be a slow rollout, so be patient as it goes. I know it's hard when something's this exciting. Like, if you're like me, you're like, I want to play with this now. I'm just looking at this and I'm like, I'm from Chicago. It shouldn't be ketchup. It should be mustard on the hot dog. But anyway. And then a few things that you may have a question about with this is, are you able to share your projects with a generated AI image? For now, images generated by Create AI are for personal use only. You will be able to save your project, but if you share that project link with another member, they will not be able to cut your AI generated image out. And then any of the Create AI generated images are for personal use only, and they are not covered under the Cricut Angel policy. And all the AI generated images will stay inside Design Space, so that means you will not be able to download or export them. Yeah. Thought I was saying extort them. I'm like, you're not going to get any money from these. You're like, I'm going to extort my image. No, but you can't export your image. But that is everything with Create AI now. I'm super, super excited to get to share that with you guys finally. I know you guys are going to love this. I want to see, so in our groups, let's see what images you are creating in AI, and please also share the command, the prompt you use, because that really helps people learn what to type in. And the more descriptive you are, the even better. So have fun, everybody, playing with this. It's so fun. You too can create your raccoon riding a firework while eating a hot dog. So everybody, this is great for the 4th too, because we're like 2 days from the 4th. So until next time, friends, happy crafting. Have fun and play. I love that. Bye, guys.